Hello, goddesses. Hello and welcome. Welcome to this week's holistic guidance. I'm happy to be here with you. And last week we were out because we were doing that week-long challenge. So I'm happy to be back with all of you. So if you're jumping on live, say hello so I can see you and hold space for you. And of course, if you are catching the replay, same thing. I know it's not the same energy when you catch the replay, but even though you're catching a replay, you can still reach out and I will hold space for you and you will feel it come through. So take that in, enjoy it. Hello, Goddess Diane. It's so nice to have you here. We're just giving the goddesses a few moments to jump on if they want and to say hello so we can all come together and just connect in a higher spot because we love that so much. So weekly holistic guidances, what that's for is to really get some personalized coaching from me. It's not one-on-one, but it's still super powerful, and it's really to bring in the physical and the emotional and then to tie it in with your mindset and to get a deeper connection, because it's really important to feel empowered and joyful and energetic throughout your entire day. And holistic guidances really help you to tie all that together during your day and during your week. And of course, if you allow yourself to really step into that. So for those of you who are new to me, welcome. My name is Isabelle, and I'm your host in this beautiful sacred group. And I'm a holistic life coach and a certified naturopath and a master practitioner of NLP and timeline therapy. And basically what that does is it just allows me to work with beautiful women like yourselves and bring every sphere of your entire being together so it creates balance and harmony in your life, right? And that is really what we want to do. Okay, so before we move on, I just want to remind you that since we just finished the Motivation Reboot Challenge last week, the replays are still there, and they are found in the announcement portion. So when you go into the group, on top, you're going to see different files, and if you click on announcements and you move down, you're going to see each replay, and the day is written so you have a chance to catch up on that, as well as the soul work. And if you want to do that quickly, because they're up just for a few more days. As of next week, they're going to be coming down and you won't have access to them anymore. So enjoy them while they are there. Very important to get it all in, soak it all in. They're free. They're so powerful, and you really want to do that. Other thing I want to mention before we move on to our holistic guidance is all the spots for the goddess alignment sessions are taken. I'm so happy and celebrating these beautiful goddesses that have decided to put themselves right in the front and say, I'm taking my happiness and my health and my well-being and I'm putting it center stage. So I want to take a moment to really acknowledge these beautiful goddesses, and they went like hotcakes. So what I've decided to do, because the replays are still there for a couple of days, I decided to open up a few more spots. So if you want a spot, make sure that you jump on, and I'm going to put the link to my calendar so you can snag those quickly, because I've only opened up a few more. And when the replays come down, those spots are going to come down as well. So allowing all of us to grow, and if ever you have any questions on that, reach out to me. Okay, who's ready? Who's ready for some holistic guidance? And since we've just been through the full moon and we're still in the waning gibbous moon energy, I really want to bring that in and tie it together. Welcome, Goddess Catherine. It's so nice to see you. All right, so we're talking about moon energy, and I really wanted to talk about moon energy because today our daily moon is in Scorpio. And you might be surprised to learn that Scorpio is a water sign. It's not a fire sign, although you may think it, but it's not. It's a water sign, and the reason is because they feel really deeply. And what we want to do is we're going to bring the energy of the daily moon in Scorpio, right? Which is about feeling deeply and relationships, right? So the superficial relationships, the ones that are not, they're just not useful enough for you right now. If you're feeling that energy, it's time to release them, right? So we're going to be taking that energy, and we're going to be taking the energy from the full moon, which was in Libra, which is all about forgiveness and love and relationship. Libra is such a gentle, loving sign, right? And we're going to combine these things, these energy, this well-being, because it's there, right? It's there anyways. And if you are fighting the energy, it's like trying to go upstream when the water is up here, right? So picture it. You have to lean forward and you're forcing and you're going upstream, and you think that you've gone up 20 feet and actually you've gone up maybe 20 centimeters, because it's not in the flow. It's going against the flow. So what you're going to want to do is just flip it, right? Just turn in the other direction, and you're going to want to be and allow yourself to be in the flow. And it might feel a little bit scary and uncomfortable at first, because you might not be used to allowing yourself to flow. Just trusting. Not always an easy thing to trust, but have faith in it. Have faith in the trust. Have faith in the universe, and believe in divine arrangement, divine timing, divine alignment, and the energy is already there, right? So regardless of what you're purposely doing and mindfully doing, you're either going to go upstream or flow downstream. So if you're flowing downstream, what does that mean for you? It means releasing resentment. It means letting go of deep hurts in love, right? It doesn't just have to be with a partner. It can be a parent-child relationship. It can be, of course, a spouse. It can be a friendship relationship. So deep hurt in love, it's releasing that. It's releasing resentment. It's releasing anger. It's cleaning up the karma. The more you can find peace in something that is disturbing you, the more you can release those emotions, the more you are releasing the karma tied to it. And all karma is, it's not a punishment. What it is just more of the same, right? So it's, the download that came through is really quite funny, so I might as well share it. It's like bunny rabbits, right? So karma is like tiny little bunnies. If you leave two of them of the opposite sex together, they will multiply. So karma is beautiful, just like a lovely little bunny. But it needs to be tended, it needs to be looked after, and what's not serving needs to be removed, right? Because if deeper negative emotions remain, it's just going to create more of that. It just creates, because that's what karma does. So this is perfect energy to release. Is this making sense to all of you? I would love to see some thumbs up, some hearts, even some comments like, yes, making so much sense, go by. I want to see that to make sure that you are understanding in which energy that we are in right now. So send those along. So I know that we're on track, all of us together, and that I can continue with this. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay. So like we said, this energy, this moment is a sacred space, right? So you're going to want to grow it. And in this space, this is your sacred, loving space. Love that. Thank you, goddesses. And it's time to release. It's time to forgive. It's time to heal. And you don't have to throw yourself in the current. Remember the down current? You don't have to throw yourself in the current. You can just lean into it. Just leaning into it. You can keep your feet on the bottom and just lean into it and allow the flow of the river just to kind of help you along. You're going to feel it, and you know how you're going to know that you're doing it. It's going to feel good. Despite what comes up, or if you have to do some healing modalities, and do that if it does come up, despite all that, you're going to feel aligned. Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense. And when you follow that flow, when you go with it, it's like an out breath. It's simple, it's easy, it's even if it's scary and demanding, it's healthy. And in this time together that we're spending right now, this is the most important thing that you need to hear. It's about healing. It's about you. It's about letting go so you can make space. The goal is that. The goal is not putting on new goals of achieving something other than this. In the full moon energy, we're about releasing and letting go. So at the new moon, you can bring in clean slate and we're go, go, go. But in the full moon, we're about release, release, release. Right? So let me know if that is making sense to you. And the best little plus that I can give you is these days, they're all about resting, meditating, and deep breaths to bring in calm, healing, and forgiveness. Right? Right? That's what it's all about. All right, goddesses. So enjoy this time to release. And of course, I'm reminding you, if you want to jump on and reserve one of these goddess alignment sessions with me, I've opened up a few more and they're there for you, and take advantage of that time to see how you can better release. What can you do specifically? And how can you keep doing that? What are the next steps after that? So goddesses, I am going to wish you a beautiful, inspired, freeing day. Enjoy it. Bring in a deep belly breath and just let it out. Stretch it out. Allow it to move in your body, allowing the flow to be there. Sending lots of love and appreciation, and I will see you very soon. Bye for now.